Hey guys, today we are going to play with my new toy. Out of Instapot. I'm going to make deviled eggs today. I'm going to hard boil them in the Instapot. You can make deviled eggs too, even if you don't have a toy like this. You can just make them the regular way on the stove. This is really fun. Okay, so we are going to put 1 cup of water into the pot. Show you a little bit about how these pots work if you're curious. It has an inside pot. There's the heating element. And I'm going to put this cute little rack in here. And I'm going to set 10 eggs on my cute little rack. And the way this works is with pressure. So we're going to seal it up and let it come to full pressure. And then we're going to cook the eggs for 6 minutes. I'm going to try 6 minutes today. I did 5 minutes the other day. And they were pretty good. But I like to experiment. Alright, they're all nestled in there, all cozy. Oh, I'm going to plug it in. These things don't work unless you plug them in. And it says hello. I mean, it says off, but I choose to say, just saying hello. And then we got to get our lid clicked on. I can't see what I am doing because it is backwards to me. There we go. I had to look at it to get it on there. Sings you a little song when the lid is on. Now I'm really going to have to look at this. Now I want to pressure cook it for, I'm going to raise my timer to 6 minutes. And that's all I have to do. It's just going to do its thing now. It's going to build pressure. My little pressure gauges will pop up back here. It will do some beeping. And I will bring you back when it is time to get the eggs out. Alright, so the timer just went beep, beep, beep. We are ready to let off the pressure. I'm going to get my face out of the way, because this is hot steam. This part's pretty fun. So while it's getting ready to have pressure built up, it does a little bit of hissing and steaming, and then it stops, counts down your time, and now it's safe to take the lid off. And use hot pads for this part, and take my cool little rack out, entirely without dropping any eggs. I'm transferring them into a tub of cold water I have over here. And I'm going to let them cool off. And I'll come back and show you how easy they are to peel. Alright, so 5-minute eggs were perfect. 6-minute eggs are more perfect. Let me show you how easy these are to peel. And don't you hate it when you're peeling eggs and they're just all stuck to the shell? And when I pressure cooked them, they just come out so easy to peel. I love this. Ta-da! And we're going to cut them in half. And I've got my whites all cut in half over here. My yolks are going in a bowl. One more to peel it. In case you didn't believe how easy it was, I'll do it again. Just comes out so easy. right, now we're going to make the filling by mushing up our egg yolks with a fork until they are very fine and small. No big chunks left. Then we'll throw in a third of a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of vinegar, any kind of vinegar is fine, secret ingredient, a sploosh of Worcestershire sauce. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. That much. Other secret ingredient, dry mustard. About half a teaspoon. Salt, we're going to use a quarter teaspoon, so half of a half teaspoon. And a little bit of black pepper. Alright, and then we're just going to mix it up. So if you have some small to medium-sized kids in your home, and they really like to make cookies, and you guys are cookied out, this is a great project for them. If they're not cooking on the stove yet, you can make the hard-boiled eggs for them and just let them go. You really cannot goof this one up. A little bit more or less of any of the ingredients we just threw in here is not going to be bad. These are kind of dark from the Worcestershire sauce, so if you don't like that, you can leave it out. I just really like the way it tastes, so to me it's worth it. And you can put in dill pickle relish or sweet pickle relish. You can leave out the dry mustard. You may have your own favorite recipe that you don't want to change. That is okay with me because I feel the same way about this recipe. And then you just pop it in here. If you washed your hands, you guys can just get in there with your fingers and fill it up. It can be a fun and messy project. Today I'm going to be all tidy and proper and use 2 spoons. This is a great project for a group of kids too. You can get them all cutting the eggs in half and pulling the egg yolks out and taking turns smushing them up. Or maybe they could all have their own bowl with a couple egg yolks to smush themselves. They could flavor the bowls differently and experiment if they want dill, sweet, my secret recipe, or anything else you don't really need to measure. You can just throw stuff in there. If you're very fancy and you have a pastry bag with a rosette tip, you can pipe it in there and make it look like a restaurant. So there's just infinite possibilities here, including what you're going to put on top of them to decorate them. You could use slices of olives, green or black, or a tiny slice of pickle. You could leave them plain, or you could go for always fun and classic. I'm going to sprinkle paprika on top here in a minute. Can't leave these guys empty. There we go. All right, you sprinkle a little paprika on top. Some get a lot, some get a little. It's all good. It makes them look a little more finished. All right, have fun making some deviled eggs with your family, and I will see you soon at the library.